Hello and welcome back to another Hunger Games simulator video. Now the theme of this simulation is Godzilla. Now I have seen a few suggestions of it, and I'll put up a picture on screen of the people who suggested the Godzilla theme. And so this theme is Godzilla, and I've also seen a lot of people saying they want to see another fans Hunger Games, so a fans 2. I am going to do that. I'm probably going to do it, my next Hunger Games video will probably be a fans 2. Now I already have a list of who's going to be in the Fantasy Hunger Games. A lot of people suggested to be in it, so I already have the list prepared. So if you want, you can still comment. If you haven't already commented, you can comment that you want to be in the third one, because I'm probably going to make a third one also soon. But know that you're not going to be in the second one, because I already have who's going to be in the second one. And there's already some people who have commented before that won't be in the second one, because I surprisingly have a lot of people wanting to be in the Fans Hunger Games, which I did not expect. So yeah, so make sure to comment down below, though, if you haven't already. If you want to be into the Fans 3, pretty much just want to get that aside. And now into this actual Godzilla theme. Now, a quick explanation if you don't know how these videos work. I put a bunch of characters into a simulation, and they all fight it out as if it's the Hunger Games. The last one alive will be the winner, and it's pretty much as simple as that. There's also events, and the events are things where a lot of people die in the events, and events have a chance of happening. It's all random, and they are themed around whatever the theme is, so it will be Godzilla-themed events, and that is pretty much all you need to know. So let's just get into it now. So in District 1, we have the OG. We got Godzilla, or Gojira, or whatever you want to call him. We just got him. Everyone knows who Godzilla is. He's like the most iconic monster probably ever. Or kaiju, shall I say. Then also in District 1, we have Anguirus, the first monster that Godzilla has ever fought. And, yeah, he's like a turtle with spikes on his back. It's kind of strange, but he's still cool, though. He's pretty lit. Then, District 2, we have King Kong. I had to use a picture from Godzilla vs. King Kong, just because of how stupid King Kong looks. Like, just look at that. What is that? That's kind of scary. Then also in District 2, we have Mothra. And Mothra, I think it's like the third monster Godzilla ever fought. And I think she had her own movies before she fought Godzilla, but then they had a crossover where she did fight Godzilla, and then Mothra actually killed Godzilla, because she's a savage, or her babies did. It was weird, but yeah, so now we have Mothra. Then District 3, we have Rodan, one of the OGs. He's just a bird, but is big, and for some reason, in one of the movies, he shot fire. Also in District 3, we have the probably most iconic villain of Godzilla, like, it's pretty much Godzilla's arch nemesis. It's like Batman and the Joker. It's King Ghidorah. Then District 4, we have Ebirah, one of the dumbest Godzilla monsters ever. It's just a big lobster. He freaking played volleyball with Godzilla. Also in District 4, there is obviously the hardest villain Godzilla ever faced. It is Giant Condor. Then in District 5, there is Manila, Godzilla's baby. Also in District 5, we got Kumonga, which is a big spooter boy. Then in District 6, we have Baragon. A big F in the chat for Baragon, by the way. Because if you don't know the whole backstory of Baragon, there are so many movies that Baragon was supposed to be in, and then never actually was in it. Like, Baragon, I think, appeared in the All Monsters All Out Attack movie, and then he was supposed to be in another movie, but they scrapped him. They were supposed to be in another movie, and they scrapped him. And then he was in the movie with King Ghidorah, Rodan, and Mothra, but he didn't even make it into the title of the movie, and then he just, like, died right away in that movie. So Baragon, it's a big rip for him, but, I mean, maybe he could show that, he deserves more credit as, like, a monster. Also in District 6, we got Gabara. He was weird. It was, like, in the weird phase when Godzilla became some anti-bullying thing, and then we had an electric shooting monster just bullied Manila. Then in District 7, we got Hedorah. It's just a bunch of garbage. Then also in District 7, we got Gigan, which was only in like 3 movies, but it's still awesome. Then in District 8, we got Jet Jaguar. Yes, we got him and his iconic theme song, which I will not play just in case of its copyright. Also in District 8, we got Megalon. He's like a beetle with drills, and he's big. Then in District 9, we got Mechagodzilla, and I used the first Mechagodzilla, because I don't care what you say, he was the coolest one. He had, like, missiles shooting out every single part of his body. He spun his head, and he created, like, a force field or something, okay? None of the other Mechagodzillas could do that. Then in District 9, we got King Caesar. Then in District 10, we got Titanosaurus. So in District 10, we got Biollante. And then in District 11, we got Mogira and Destroyer. Destroyer, by the way, is like one of the only monsters that truly killed Godzilla. So, I mean, Destroyer is probably going to want to try to kill Godzilla in this again. Then District 12, our final district, we got Orga. Yes, it is the most underrated Godzilla monster ever, okay? I don't care what you say. Orga, he's amazing, okay? Look at him. He's Orga. And then I feel like I had to add it. It's the Muto from the new Godzilla movies. I feel like I just need to do it just, just because it's one of the newer movies. So that is everyone. It is now time to see who is the best monster in this entire thing. And it's all monster, all out attack. I got the reference in this simulation. Anyways, let's proceed. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Giant Condor grabs a sword. That is probably good. I think Giant Condor needs a sword as he's just a bird. At least he has a weapon now. Godzilla runs away from the cornucopia. He has to go and terrorize some more cities. And Gearus runs away from the cornucopia. King Ghidorah receives a trident from inside the cornucopia. Manila takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Destroyer snatches a pair of scythes. Mogira spears Ebera in the abdomen. Rip Ebera, she just got cooked with some butter by a Mogira. Baragon runs away from the cornucopia. Biollante grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Okay, so how big is that backpack? Is that a monster-sized backpack? Mothra runs away from the cornucopia. Don't you mean flies away from the cornucopia? Ha 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 ha. Gigan runs away from the cornucopia. Titanosaurus grabs a sword. I'm gonna guess it's like a humongous sword. So he's like wielding just a giant sword. Because that'll look pretty cool. Mechagodzilla runs to the cornucopia and hides. Mechagodzilla, why are you hiding? You're like probably one of the most powerful Godzilla monsters. Jet Jaguar runs away from the cornucopia. Hidora receives a trident from inside the cornucopia. Kumonga takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Muto finds a canteen full of water. Gabara takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Megalon runs away from the cornucopia. Don't you mean drills away from the cornucopia? Okay, I'll stop now. King Kong runs away from the cornucopia. Rodant runs away from the cornucopia. Orga runs away from the cornucopia. And then King Caesar... What is this? If the pig died to the sheep, then the sheep is Mo. Thank you, Kayante R. If I've read that right, I don't know. That went by quick. But King Caesar also runs away from the cornucopia. King Ghidorah questions his sanity. Manila begs for Baragon to kill him. He refuses, keeping Manila alive. Baragon, why would you keep Manila alive? I know it's like, oh, he's just a kid. But kill it. Burn it with fire. Do whatever you could to remove it from existence. Use the freaking time-traveling machine from one of the Godzilla movies to go back in time and stop him from ever being created. And Gearus receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Giant Condor collects fruit from a tree. For a second, I thought it was Rodan. He does look a lot like Rodan in this. Gigan receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Mogira and Destroyer threaten a double suicide. It fails, and they die. Mothra, Titanosaurus, and Muto hunt for other tributes. Hidora travels to higher ground. And Biollante kills Godzilla for his supplies. What is this? Oh, it's back. If the pig died to the sheep, then the sheep is more powerful. Oh. But anyways, like I was saying, Biollante killed Godzilla for his supplies. How is Godzilla just dead? By Biollante. Mechagodzilla hunts for other tributes. King Caesar attacks Orga, but he manages to escape. Yes, Orga, run away, get out of there. Jet Jaguar receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Kumonga defeats Rodan in a fight, but spares his life. Megalon tends to Gabara's wounds. King Kong receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. He got his berries. And we have an event. Zilla stumbles into the arena. Yes, how could we go throughout this entire thing without having Zilla? Titanosaurus beats Zilla up. Good job, Titanosaurus. But then Zilla somehow kills Mechagodzilla. Is this seriously how Mechagodzilla dies? By Zilla? Gigan beats Zilla up. Manila even managed to beat Zilla up. I mean, I guess anyone can beat Zilla up. Jet Jaguar also beats Zilla up. And then Zilla somehow kills King Kong. Then Zilla somehow kills Biollante. So Biollante, who killed Godzilla, then dies by Zilla. Zilla somehow kills Hidora. Wait, I guess Hidora is trash, ha. Zilla somehow kills Baragon. Baragon, this is not how you prove yourself to be a good monster. Zilla somehow kills Orga. Orga, no! And Garrus beats Zilla up. Kumonga beats Zilla up. Gabber also beats Zilla up. King Ghidorah also beats Zilla up. Zilla's just getting a beating right now. Then Zilla somehow kills Muto. Then Giant Condor also beats Zilla up. See, when you get beat up by a giant condor, that's when you know you should have just never existed. Zilla somehow kills Mothra. Rodan beats Zilla up. Megalon beats Zilla up. And then Zilla somehow kills King Caesar. 13 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Ebera, Mogira, Destroyer, Godzilla, Mechagodzilla, King Kong, Biollante, Hedorah, Baragon, Orga, Muto, Mothra, and King Caesar. Titanosaurus sets up camp for the night. Kumonga sees a fire, but stays hidden. Megalon shoots an arrow into King Ghidorah's head, but which one though? Anguirus quietly hums. Giant Condor bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Maybe he took like a small little scratch from Zilla and he died from that. I wouldn't be surprised. He's a bird. Gigan destroys Gabbara's supplies while he is asleep, and Jet Jaguar screams for help. Manila loses sight of where he is. He doesn't know where to go without Godzilla. And then Rodan sees a fire but stays hidden. Hey, if he goes to that fire, maybe he'll become Fire Rodan. You never know. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Gabbara decides not to go to the feast. Anguirus decides not to go to the feast. Titanosaurus decides not to go to the feast. Gigan decides not to go to the feast. Manila also decides not to go to the feast. Everyone's not going to the feast. Megalon severely injures Kumonga and leaves him to die. But yeah, I guess Megalon's drills are very powerful, especially against a spider. And Jet Jaguar sets an explosive off, killing Rodan. Anguirus, Gigan, Titanosaurus, Megalon, and Manila hunt for other tributes. Jet Jaguar sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Gabbara searches for a water source. Gabbara wants to electrocute the entire water and get so much free fish. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. King Ghidorah, Giant Condor, Kumonga, and Rodan. Manila attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Gabbara, Megalon, Anguirus, and Titanosaurus sleeps in shifts. How is Titanosaurus and Gabbara still alive? And Gigan is awoken by nightmares. Jet Jaguar receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Jet Jaguar needs to stay hydrated. Megalon makes a slingshot. Don't know the point of that when he has like a freaking bomb shooting antenna. Gabbara explores the arena. Manila hunts for other tributes. Gigan attacks Jet Jaguar, but he manages to escape. This is just like the movie. Titanosaurus divides Anguirus' attention and runs away. Anguirus receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Titanosaurus, Gigan, and Gabbara sleep in shifts. Megalon strangles Jet Jaguar after engaging in a fist fight, just like the movie, even though Megalon didn't strangle Jet Jaguar. He just fought him. And Megalon also can't strangle him because he has drills for hands. Manila dies trying to escape the arena. Good! Gigan and Anguirus work together for the day. Anguirus was just chilling throughout this entire thing. Gabbara, Megalon, and Titanosaurus hunts for other tributes. So these are the final people alive. Gigan, Anguirus, Gabbara, Megalon, and Titanosaurus. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Jet Jaguar and Manila. Gabbara fends Anguirus, Gigan, and Megalon away from his fire. How? And Titanosaurus receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Megalon sprains his ankle while running away from Anguirus. Titanosaurus discovers a river. He's going back to his homeland. Gigan explores the arena, and Gabbara goes hunting. Megalon passes out from exhaustion. Titanosaurus sets up camp for the night. Gabbara is awoken by nightmares. And then Gigan is also awoken by nightmares. Both of their nightmares probably had Godzilla in it, I'm just gonna guess. And Anguirus sees a fire but stays hidden. Anguirus, I know you're just vibing, but you should probably go out and kill people. Megalon stabs Gigan in the back with a trident. Wait, Megalon and Gigan, you guys work together. This backstab right now. Literally. Titanosaurus scares Anguirus off. And then Gabbara searches for firewood. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance, and that is Gigan. Anguirus begs for Titanosaurus to kill him. He refuses, keeping Anguirus alive. I don't think Anguirus really wanted to die. I think he was just taunting Titanosaurus because he knows Titanosaurus probably can't do anything. Gabbara screams for help. Megalon is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth, but you shoot bombs out of your antenna. Anguirus sees a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Titanosaurus explores the arena, and Gabbara stabs Megalon with a tree branch. And Megalon, I'm a little disappointed in you, as you just died to Gabbara. Anguirus, I believe in you. If you fail this, I seriously don't know. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Megalon. Titanosaurus falls into a frozen lake and drowns, but he comes from the ocean. How does he drown? And Anguirus kills Gabbara while he is sleeping. So Anguirus did win. He killed them. Well, Titanosaurus just died from his own magical ways, even though he somehow died in the water when he just lives in the water. It doesn't make any sense. But Anguirus, I'm not disappointed in you. The winner is Anguirus from District 1. He literally just vibed and he just came out at the end to kill them. He waited for everyone else to just kill each other, so it was just the two dumbest monsters in the entire simulation, just so he can come out and kill them. So here are all the placements. We got Anguirus with only 1 kill. Then Megalon had the most kills with 4. Although if you really think about it, Zilla probably had the most kills somehow. And then no one else had, like, any kills. Like, at all. But anyways, I guess that is it for this video. That was Hunger Games Simulator Godzilla Edition. Make sure to comment below what themes you would like to see. So I already have a list of all my themes that I'm probably going to make soon. But you never know. If you think of a good idea, make sure to just comment down below. And any characters you have, comment down below too. And yeah, also remember, comment down below if you want to be in my future Fans Hunger Games. If you already commented though, there's no point of doing it because I've already seen your comment. Because I every time I saw someone that commented saying they want to be in the Fans Hunger Games, I wrote it down. So if you already commented, you don't need to comment again. Just any new people that haven't commented yet and you want to be in it, make sure to comment down below. So anyways, that's it for this video. And Anguirus is your winner. Goodbye.
Give a fuck if he like it, but he gon' respect his crippin'. Yeah,